Hello everyone. I'm very happy to be with you today. We are just coming back from Priestess and it has been so many messages and so many beautiful situations. This is such a powerful times. It is the shift of the ages. It is the shift that it is taking place within yourself, and today we're going to be talking about this. I have been telling you for a long time that all your experiences has been about love. The way that you react, the way that you perceive love, it is very important at this time to observe what is it and what is going on. Human beings have the key to go into upper dimensions. As the whole planet it is shifting to her original vibration, so are you. The key is the union of polarities, means your male and your female energies within yourself in perfect balance. If you see nature all around you, there is this very beautiful balance. You see in the animals, there is this balance. Everything it is part of this beautiful orchestra of the ecosystem. And you are part of this. Your original vibration, it is very ancient. It was in there, and it comes directly what you call the source. You are the source. You have always been that divine spark, bits of information that it is able to tap into the greatest knowledge. You are now into the great work. What it is approaching and what it is right now. It is you being challenged about where is your home. It is true that for many ancient traditions, like it is the Maya Mexica, there is this whole year, 2021, it is about Kali. Kali means temple, woman, pyramid. And it is being questioned about where do you belong, where it is your true home. You don't belong in a world of separation anymore for many of you, for you have been listening. Yet you think, okay, if it is not about the hologram, then what is it? If it is not about the system ruling you, then what is it? This is the time that you really hold hands with this one, the one that created you. For I am showing you a very beautiful world, a world of balance. You have within your own self these two beautiful energies. God is not male nor female, it's energy. A very beautiful, powerful energy that contains both. This energy, it is within you because you come from the source. Your program has been about seeing the things from the outside only, thinking that the hologram rules you, thinking that the outside is going to rule you all the time. And that has been part of the infection of the human being. We have been talking in previous radio talks about the lies of the system told you to enslave you. And you today, you're finding your liberation. Not because of the system, but because of who you are in that original vibration that you have always been. When I talk about the union of polarities, I'm not talking about your sexual preferences. I am talking about the great work that you have within you. The female, it is that world inside of you. It is that part of you that you want to share with the world. Your male side is very much your way of living. And as you can see, your way of living is changing, it's moving, because it's getting enlightened by your own feminine side. Your feminine side is the light giver, it is the life giver, it is the transmutator. It is the one who have access to this incredible wisdom of the multiverse, where you are a cosmic being by nature. Embracing that cosmic being by nature, it is understanding your balance. So when we talk about the male ways, we're not talking about the men. We are talking about that way of living that you are enlightening. You see, the new world, the next evolution of the human being, is not matriarchal, is not patriarchal. It is both happening at the same time. Means make the inside the same of the outside, and the outside the same of the inside. Is being able to bring forward all this incredible knowledge that it is in your heart. You are being guided by this one you call the Great Mother. She is the one that it is guiding you home. And through that home, it is the place of belonging. It is the place of coherence, that it is not being ruled by an hologram, that it has been so completely destructive for many human beings for so many generations. You are part of the next evolution. You are listening to this radio talk where we have been bringing all these ancient teachings. The trust is very, very important. It is the time that you need to learn how to trust you, to trust that voice that has been guiding you back into this world that has always been there. That perfect harmony within you, it is giving birth constantly to this divine order in the outside. Mastering the hologram, it is imperative at this time. And you do that when you bring your power back. You are not a beggar of love. You have never been that beggar of love because you recognize yourself as love. You are autosufficient. Love, it is always the flow within you. And you have been thinking for such a long time that love needed to come from that outside and feed you. The nurturing, it is within yourself, and the manifestation, the enlightenment, it is coming from you as a revelation if you allow it. Love, it is that place of belonging and recognizing this one, the one that created you. For you have been created because of love. You contain the genetic memory of that beautiful original human being, the true creator, that place in you where you are able to enlighten your mind. You are able to reroute all those thoughts and to put attention into your highest truth. Truth, as the Christ says, can make you free. And it doesn't matter if it is a small truth or bigger truth, but truth has always been within you. That is why you're able to recognize truth, isn't it? You have that place in you where that light resides. If you put attention to your choices, even to your possibilities, and you are able to recognize those possibilities, there is a part of you that is launching one reality when you choose one of the possibilities. Now, what happened to all these other possibilities? They take their course too. What is it in the table? What is it of all your possibilities? Are you choosing based on that patriarchal system to repeat over and over that world of separation? Or you are going to use your powers for the highest good of everyone where you are included? In that launch, the new creation, the new world. The creations that you have bonds you because you are responsible at all times for all what you choose. And yet it is up to you to realize what you're going to choose. I want you to look into your heart. It is the heart that chooses, not your mind. If it is a wounded heart, it's going to continue to make a repetition of that woundedness, isn't it? If you make the choices when you're angry, then it's going to take you to more manifestations or experiences about angry or sad or depressed. Those choices are always up to you. Your choices is the one that it is taking you into your path. And for a long, long time, we have been talking about how that path is so completely unique. Yet, trust that the path is there. It is imperative. When you take the next step in that new path for you, you do need to trust that path. And you need to trust that everything that you need is going to be provided if you choose the Spirit. Of course you have the assistance at all times. Once you make the first step, the second step it will be easier. And it will be so absolutely liberating when you left behind that world of separation. You may choose. There is big situations right now in the world. Here is coming this eclipse this week. And it is also coming in perfect synchronicity with a new wave in the calendar Azteca, the medicine of being human, to be in use for the highest good of everyone. Exactly what you need. Be wise, because this eclipse, it is just the beginning. There will be another eclipse in December. I must remind you, this is 2021, the mirror of 2012, the Alpha and the Omega. It is within you. You are the cause and the effect. You are able to realize the consequences. Every single action, it has a consequence. It has an effect. And you can see that within yourself at all times. All the relations are happening within you. And as you bring the evolution, so it is for all the relations, isn't it? A different perspective of see everyone around you. What is that beautiful manifestation that it is coming forward, a world of balance? How does it look for you? How do you will feel when you have nothing to hide? How you will feel when you understand that you have always been so empathic, and that empathic is the telepathy in motion. When you can feel what is going on with everyone and realize in it in a good way, nothing to hide anymore. Everything right in the open. Everything that it was hidden, it will come as a revelation. Would you be aware of that revelation? Are you ready for those revelations within you? Accepting truth and understanding truth, it is bringing forward that revelation. For such a long, long time, human beings felt unworthy. They felt that they were not good enough because that was the programming that it was imposed on you. That was a big, big lie. Your children are worth of you, isn't it? You just love them so much. You feel them. You understand them. You embrace them. The same thing happens with the souls. Of course, you have always been worthy. Whatever it was imposed on you through guilt and shame and all the situation, it was a big, big lie. That it was just creating more and more separation. When you do the right thing, it really creates a path of balance naturally because you are balanced. There is a place in you where balance resides. It has been a big, big trouble for many people to bring forward their own talents, your own powers for the highest good of everyone because you didn't understand that you are included. The patriarchal system wants to put this only about you. And that has been a big, big lie. Choosing and understanding that enlightenment within you, it is finding yourself. And this one, the one that created you, which is your other you. Don't you realize this? You come from the source. And if you know where you're coming from, then you know where you're going. You have always been alive. You are that existence, that life that it is all around you and inside of you. When you feel and understand that life force, you are able to comprehend balance. The perfect balance of the male and female that resides within yourself. It is there. And yet, yes, there is so much of this infiltration of the patriarchal system that wants to stop you to get it. You are that divine feminine, and by being that divine feminine, manifested means that you are also the divine masculine happening in you. That is how you give birth to the true men within you. The man needs to see the things in the outside to click in the inside. As a woman, when you are able to reflect that sacredness that you are, they begin to breach that place within themselves of their own feminine ways, where this enlightenment comes from. Yes, there is a lot of work to do this year for the people to heal these unbalances of male and female, for the women to heal the woman aspect. And the only one that can heal that women aspect, it is this one, the one that created you, the Great Mother. And she's willing to do this if you accept that help. There is so much of that healing for the masculine that felt so completely separated from that feminine. That is where that energy of feeling unworthy comes about. Thinking that they needed to protect a way of living, that it was about separation for a very, very long time. When they are able to reach this place within themselves of the feminine, they understand that their manifestation, it needs to be bonded with the life that it is, with the love that it is, the love that you have always been. Recognizing so many teachers of love. Women are the teachers of love for the masculine. Means you as a human being are able to receive those teachings within yourself and make it conscious, isn't it? It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Experiencing love is experiencing yourself, and the evolution of love is recognizing that you have always been love, that every experience that you have is because of love. Now you know that you're not your experiences. Experience, it is there for you to learn something about it, isn't it? What do you learn in every experience? If you can see what you learn, then you don't need to repeat the same lesson over and over again. Repeating the same lesson is like watching a movie, thinking that it is going to change at one point, over and over and over again. It's not. You know the results already, isn't it? Creating a new movie, a new understanding of yourself, recognizing that you have always been the protagonist, is a revelation. You're mastering the hologram, for the hologram does not rule you and define you, label you. Don't accept the labels. Don't go for that set mind that it is only impeding your own evolution. Don't allow those labels to happen. See yourself as that spirit that you have always been. For your true body is a body of light, and you know this. You can feel this existence within you and embrace this moment of bonding with the one that created you. You are that beautiful spring that never ends, always flowing. Flowing is that beautiful divine order in your life, the masculine way, the true father. Yes, every dimension have rules, have laws. The father is about laws, but not because of the enslavement, but because of the liberation. Think and feel. This is the time of feeling. This is the time of understanding your emotions and use it for the highest good. It is the time to use those emotions as a stepping stone to go higher in this pyramid. It is powerful times. Welcome to the great work that it is happening within your own self. I need to remind you that we do have a school online, and I want you to come forward and make that dance. It is for male and female. I want to remind you that we are coming with ceremonies where it is the time to heal those places within you about the masculine and the feminine. So finally you understand this balance, a place that it needs to happen within yourself in this time and space. You can visit our website magdalas.com, that is MAGDALAS.com. And yeah, we have our app going. Messages from the Great Mother that you can download it in your phone. It is beautiful to see those perfect synchronicities in your life. It reminds you that you have always been guided. I am you. I am your other you. I can feel you within myself and recognize you in me. Can you recognize me in you? Tlatzokomate, tlatzokomate, tlatzokomate.